A car on a hot day can heat up 19 degrees in just 10 minutes. Right now you can see the windows are cracked in this car behind me. It's still reading at 134 degrees. We have 3 different reminders we're going to talk about with heat stroke, and we're going to use the acronym ACT, or A-C-T. The first one is to avoid. Avoid leaving your child in a car no matter what. Whether you're going to Kroger, whether you're going to a grocery store, a bank, something like that, it's never a good idea to leave your child alone in the car. Also, make sure if you have a car at home in the driveway parked on the road, your car is locked. A lot of times kids see cars and they see it almost as a playground, and they can go into the car and have trouble getting out. So unfortunately, there's a lot of cases of heat stroke and parked cars just alone by themselves. The second thing we're going to talk about is to create reminders, or C in ACT. So to create reminders, one thing we can do is to put something, an object, it could be a purse, a cell phone, it could be a wallet in your back seat that allows you to create a reminder that you need to open your door after you're done driving. So that's a really good idea, especially because a lot of these heat stroke related phenomena are entirely accidental or unintentional. So make sure you're creating reminders, like putting something in your back seat so you can remember to open your back door. And then the last thing is T, or take action. If you see a child alone in a vehicle, be sure to call the paramedics. They want you to call. They're trained for you to call. They're trained to react to this situation.
If you come across a dog or a cat that's in a car, if you're running errands and it's in a parking lot, and the dog looks distressed, some signs of that would be vomiting, excessive panting, staggering, them being a little out of it. The first thing you're going to want to do is to call your local animal services or the police. You're going to want to make sure that you have that vehicle's make, model, color, and license plate. After doing that, you can either stand beside the car to watch the animal. If you don't feel safe doing that, make sure that your safety is a priority as well, and you're going to want to get in your car, move your car closer to that car. That way you can monitor that animal from a safe distance. If you're in a store or a restaurant parking lot, you can go into the store as well and let them know that you found an animal in a car. Have them go and say over the speakerphone, just like what we talked about, make, model, color, as well as the license plate, and hopefully that will incite whoever owner that is to go out and check on their dog. If the dog is excessively panting and you can reach in and help that dog, you're going to want to make sure that you're cooling it down safely. So dumping ice water on it or anything like that is an absolute no-no. You're going to want to make sure that you're cooling down this animal calmly and slowly so that it doesn't incite any type of shock or a negative reaction. Another thing that you're going to want to take care of is their paws on the hot asphalt. So if you get that dog out of the car, make sure that you're not just placing it down on that hot asphalt. Take your palm and place it down on the hot asphalt. If it's too hot for your hand, then it's too hot for your paw. So some ways to prevent this: you can walk on grass. Grass is going to be a little bit cooler always.